Hi, I'm Scott Jarrett, a diehard animator, writer, and voice actor. I want to be a Frederator host because I love tunes and all the idiocy and color that comes along with it. Having a world with no boundaries where I can do voices like, "Got home late last night, took a big stinky poop, got out, and the wife started smacking me around about God knows what." Or,
"Sam, we are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron. I am Optimus Prime."
Or even an impersonation or two. "I sometimes wonder if all women are this difficult, and then I think to myself, my God, wouldn't it be marvelous if I turned out to be homosexual?" I had a show with the NHL, the Islanders, and Rangers on YouTube and MSG for a while. Been pitching, writing, and animating cartoons ever since. You want a cartoon conspiracy? I'll give you a conspiracy. It's my contention that the show Futurama was merely a fever dream of the movie Boogie Nights.
She said, "Never want to take that girl."
I mean, think about it. Groening and Cohen were so hopped up on the cue from being stuck inside writing season after season of The Simpsons that they simply had nothing left in the creative bank but just raw sexual energy. Boogie Nights was released on October 10th, 1997, and they pitched Fox Futurama in April of 98. That left 6 months just cooped up with their right hands, a stack of Simpsons checks, and a hay bale of pornography to really hone in on the idea. All they really changed was the time period. I mean, Boogie Nights was set in the 70s, so they figured, okay, let's not be too on the nose, so let's do the future. I mean, if you look at the cast, there's literally, it's the same thing. Philip J. Fry is a sweet and gullible guy, as is Eddie Adams' character, the Mark Wahlberg plays, before he turned to cocaine.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Okay, I call you. Okay.
Fry's parents were borderline neglectful and abusive, as was Eddie's mom when she freaks on him for sleeping with his girlfriend.
Don't do that! I'm not stupid! Yes, you are! Please don't fucking do that! Please just don't be mean to me!
Just don't be mean to me, please! Then there's Bender and John C. Reilly as Reed Rothschild. Bender is the comic sidekick, so to speak, to Fry, as is Reilly to Wahlberg. Shit, he even looks like him, in some ways. When his pants were on, Reed Rothschild usually had a beer or a drink in his hand of some sort, much like Bender did.
2, 4, whatever.
What is this? The Middle Ages?
Although meaning well, Reed always seems to land in a big bag of folly, as did Bender.
Universe, bite my shiny metal
Regardless, you loved both of these characters for their colossal shortcomings and heroic attempts at Tyrangalila. It's my Zach Brannigan. It's fun to say in that voice. Tyrangalila. And Amber Waves, Julianne Moore's character, they both played motherly characters in a sense to the rest of the cast.
I love you, Mom. I want you to be my mom, Amber. Are you my mom? I'll ask you if you're my mom, okay? And you say yes, okay? Are you my mom? Yes, honey. Yes.
They were the women that tied the room together. And with just a dab of editing, they look virtually the same. Good news, everyone! Professor Farnsworth was the Colonel. I mean, two old, weird, cruddy men with unusual nicknames that, let's face it, the rest of the cast ultimately had to listen to because they had the dough. The colonel gets busted for statutory rape, and the professor just acted like a perv once in a while with that weird laugh. You know, that whatever. I can't do it, but you know.
And then he did that little weasel laugh that he does.
Oh yeah, how's that laugh go again?
You know.
Yeah, it's very good. It sounded just like him.
Thanks.
Hermes Conrad and Don Cheadle's characters were the only African Americans between both casts. The best we could do was a token black guy.
You shut the fuck up! Give me this. Oh!
Luis Guzman and Nibbler, come on here. Let's go. They were both just completely ridiculous. Burt Reynolds' character Jack Horner and Zapp Brannigan were the same.
You mean Brannigan's Law?
Right.
The virile, powerful sexual men in charge of basically the shows. They were just inverted versions of themselves. Literally bizarro versions of themselves.
My hard-shelled whooping terrier, Mr. Zoidberg.
Now, although a doctor, Zoidberg acted like a complete idiot as well, only to be silenced by like a big tuna steak or something. And Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, Scotty, literally called himself an idiot.
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
I'm the original Scotty the idiot. This is footage of me interviewing some NHL greats. Check this out.
Scotty and I are big fans. Actually, can you get Scotty, just give a tap on that barrel first. Yeah, just
All right. 2 minutes here. Bill Guerin looks like he just saw an idiot.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
Then we got two of my favorites, Kif Kroker and William H. Macy's character in Little
wife has an ass in her cock in the driveway, Kurt.
If, climb down there and unjam it, would you? Be a dear. And stop sighing so much.
with no posture and no ability to flex any kind of muscles or prowess whatsoever.
Oh my.
There. How do I look?
Like a cheap French harlot.
French?
Amy Wong may as well have just wheeled in on roller skates, just like Heather Graham as well.
Here we go.
Come on.
Are we gonna fuck?
Oh, yes. Both were ditzy, sexually adventurous college students rebelling against something. Amy wearing that tight little pink outfit with Ugg boots and it was pretty cartoon promiscuous. Not Jessie Rabbit, but still, I mean, dirty enough, and Roller Girl wore basically nothing. The counterpoints to this is that it's completely ridiculous and extremely far-fetched. I think if you take 3 shots of Jack and then hit it a taboosh like I did before watching this, you dramatically change your mind. Okay?
Careful, that's gonna fuck you up.
Even if it wasn't deliberate, Groening and Cohen's subconscious led them to the Boogie Nights archetype that was Futurama. I rate this conspiracy an 8 out of 10 because they were cooped up with a lack of social engagement. Well, that's it for me. Thank you for stopping in with the Frederator. Scotty Jared here. Peace and love.
I am a big, bright, shining star. That's right.